Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69 and welcome back to the channel. A rare tank returns, the Großtraktor. Grobtraktor, I don't freaking know. We think it is the Großtraktor. It is a tier 3 German tank, and to be honest, I used to absolutely love this tank. I really did used to like this tank back in the day when it first come. And I think I'm actually ranked like 4th or 5th in the world in this tank. Like, that's how much I love the tank. I had it over, definitely over 100 battles. Just, I think I put it, because I was doing well, I made it get to 100 battles just to get myself ranked. So back in the day, it used to be really, really good. Nowadays, I mean, it's still okay. It's still okay, but because of all the changes in lower tier, what I used to really love about this tank was the HE. The HE was what made the tank, and now these tiers don't have HE. They don't have the HE, so you're unable to use that, and it's not as fun. It's not as fun. It has got the big reload. I mean, 10.7 seconds is a big reload for a tier 3 tank, and it has no armor whatsoever. Literally no armor. It does pack that nice alpha shot though. You can see there 124 damage, which is a nice alpha shot for a tier 3 tank. But it's a quick tank. It's a very quick tank, considering it is a heavy and it looks slow as hell. It is a very, very quick tank. And you can just see, look, we're going around here. We are getting shot, and again, we're not bouncing anything at all. That's what you got to be careful of. And having a tank in lower tier with no armor isn't the easiest, because even though you're going to come up against these newer players, the players that are not so good, they're still going to be able to penetrate you. So you do have to be careful, and that's why I say a lot of the tanks in the higher tiers, like the Grill or the Leopards, they are very tough tanks to play, because even 30 to 40% players can kill you because you've got no armor. Whereas if you've got a IS4 or anything like that, then these 30% players are probably not going to be able to pen you. So even the lower tier, where you've got the new players, you can't just YOLO in and expect to stay alive. You can see now, like, we've got 81 hit points. We've got 81 hit points. The enemy have done pretty much nothing at all. So the tank is still an okay tank. It is still an okay tank. Now, I actually sold the tank in update 5.5 for the gold. What was it? 1,000, 1,500 gold. I can't remember. I sold it because I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play it again. I've got myself ranked to number 4 or number 3 in the world, so I'm not going to play it again. But I did enjoy playing it for this footage. I did enjoy playing it, but it's not the same as it once was. In tier 4, you do struggle. You do struggle in tier 4, but in tier 2, I mean, I loved the tank back then, especially when you are top tier with the HE. The HE was so good, and it done like over 200 damage. So you could almost one-shot to tier 2 tanks. So that for me, it made the tank not good. Not good. For the price, what is it? £4, £5 for the tank, full equipment, 7 days premium. It's a good deal. It is a really good deal for that price. I'm not going to lie. I mean, you're paying that just for the 7 days premium. So pretty much you're buying 7 days premium and getting the tank for free. And it is a rare tank. I'm not going to lie. It is a rare tank. This is a tank that come a few years ago. I got this tank with the Panther 8.8 and the VK4503 as part of a bundle years ago. And that's why I own the tank. I never sort of see it in the store and thought, you know what, I'm going to buy that. It all come as a bundle. So back then, I did really enjoy it. I did really enjoy it. But now, looking back, I thought, you know what? I can restore this tank. I can just pay the gold that I got for it. But playing it, I mean, I was having fun, but it's not the fun where I think, you know what, I've got to get this tank back. I've got to get the tank back, because it's not. If it had HE, then I would probably get the tank back. If it had that HE, I would definitely get that tank back. You can see 130 roll, and that's a good roll. That is a really good roll, and that wasn't even a high roll. So just look at the speed. Look at the speed. And it is definitely a tank where you look and think, oh, this is going to be slow as hell. But it's not. It's not at all. It's got good traverse, track traverse, sorry, not so good traverse, turret traverse. And it does have good speed. The penetration's all right. The penetration is pretty good as well. And it's just the armor. It's just the armor. I do wish it had a little bit more armor, considering your reload is over 10 seconds. And you can't use adrenaline either, which is the difference between now and back then. The adrenaline helped because it knocked a couple of seconds off that big reload. But now you can't have the adrenaline isn't an option in this tank on the lower tiers. So not only doesn't it have the HE, it doesn't have the adrenaline as well. But you can still have fun in it. I mean, for the price, why not? Why not? £4, £5. It's a bargain. It is a bargain. If you're going to play the tank, then why not get it? If you're going to just buy it and never play the tank, then of course, like, not even £1 will be worth it. If you're going to buy a tank and you're never going to play it, then it won't be worth spending your real money on, regardless of how much it is. Whereas if you're going to buy this and it's going to be the only tank you ever play, then it would be worth more than the price it is for sale now. So £4, £5, I think it's £5, £4.99 for the 7 days premium. You get the full equipment as well and the tank. It is worth it. It is worth buying. So we're going to watch one more battle. We're going to watch it on Mind. It is a nice little credit earner as well. I mean, 800 damage there. We earned nearly 27,000 credits, which isn't bad in a tier 3, considering we didn't really do much damage. But this game we are on Mine, so we are going to push the hill, and the enemy has I think they have a Keniotsu, which is one of the most broke tanks in the game. So I really want to focus him. I don't know if he's a good player, but he is in a good tank. So I know seal clubbing like this, who to sort of look out for, where newer players wouldn't know to look out for that Keniotsu. They would just go full YOLO mode. But I know exactly sort of what tanks to go for, where to go, and if you own a Keniotsu, then I know that you've been around for at least 5 years. So I really want to focus him, and look at my team now. They are starting to flank around, which means I can push a little bit forward just to get the shot on that Keniotsu. Now, I am willing to take a couple of shots from this Keniotsu to get him either down to low enough HP or to kill him. I'm willing to take these shots, because if I die and that Keniotsu is full hit points and he's top tier, then we have probably lost this game. But he's doing the right thing until now. He is going to make the mistake, and now we do put him down to a one shot. We're just going to use the gun depression. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I didn't check what the gun depression is on this thing, but it feels really, really good. Probably 10, 11, 12 degrees, I don't know. But it does feel really nice of the gun depression there. So I can't quite get that shot on the Keniotsu, but I'm not too worried at the minute, because my team, as you can see, a couple members on my team are flanking around, and they do manage to get rid of him. So I am going to clear that other Panzer 35. Well, low roll there, leave him on 3 HP. The cruiser is flanking around. My team that are still in spawn, that are probably not even got 100 battles between them, they do take him out. So it's now a 7 versus 4. So I can just sort of go a little bit more YOLO, and the remaining couple of their team are in this spawn area, still haven't moved. Well, 2 of them, and then 2 are behind near our spawn. So the LT VZ38, again, he just goes on a full YOLO mode. We put him down, and now it is just this Panzer S35 here, and the 2 that have gone in our spawn. So it's still a 7 versus 4. We are on 948 damage. We are going to get 1 more shot into him to clear him, and that puts us on 1 kill. And I don't actually think I get any more damage. I don't think I clear anymore. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think I do. So it's a good deal. It is a good deal. It's a good tank, but nowhere near as good as it once was. Nowhere near as fun as it once was with that HE, with that adrenaline. It's just a good tank now. But for £5, I mean, you're getting a good deal. So it's definitely worth buying if you're going to play it. Just have a little bit of fun and just enjoy it. So I'm meadsy69, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye. With